Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to wind a skein of yarn into a ball using soup cans. I have 4 soup cans out. It just made it easier to keep it in frame, but you don't have to use 4. You could use 2, you could use 3, you could turn bar stools upside down and use the leg of those to hold your yarn. You just need something to hold the skein of yarn in place whilst you wind it. So I'm making it nice and snug so the soup cans will hold it. And I am undoing a few lengths of the yarn, and then I will wrap it around 2 fingers multiple times in the same direction, as you can see. Once I do that, I am going to actually turn the yarn that I have in my hand. Thank you. My cat Tommaso is trying to help. Thank you very much. Then I will turn the yarn. I'm going to take it off my fingers and turn the yarn and go across the yarn in perpendicular to the loops I've made before. This is what's going to make it a spherical shape. So just continuing doing that, undo some lengths and going across the yarn, holding it snug but not too tight. You want the yarn to have some bounce to it still. So just keep going, and then we're going to fast forward here. And look how big my ball of yarn is now, and I am almost done. And you can see by turning the sphere every few lengths, you get this nice spherical shape. When I squeeze that ball of yarn, it is not so tight and dense and hard. It has still a bit of a spring to it. That little loop came off, so I just put it back, hold it in place with my hand, and then I will secure it in place with the next lengths of yarn. Now this is only a 50-gram ball, which is easier to do. If you were doing a skein of yarn that was a lot larger than 50 grams, your ball of yarn would be a lot larger. And if you are lucky and have somebody at home that can hold the skein of yarn for you whilst you wind it, then that makes it very easy to do, but you don't have to have it. The soup cans work fine, and like I said, you can just turn chairs or bar stools upside down and use those to hold the yarn. And we're about to get the most satisfying part when finally done. And that is how you wind a ball of yarn by hand. We took that skein of yarn and we turned it into a ball. Happy knitting, everyone.